Good morning. So I'm starting off my first meal with steamed tofu. So I've just added a little bit of soy sauce, Chinese cooking wine. I only learned how to steam tofu like a few days ago, and I've been doing it every day because it's so easy and it tastes so amazing. And you don't have to use oil, you don't have to use anything, you don't have to air fry it. And so that'll be my first meal. I'll have basmati rice cooked up. I am going to measure 250 grams. Okay, now, so when you're cutting, I have a lot of people ask me brown rice or white rice. And when I first started lifting, when I first started dieting down and learning the basics of meal prep, I was always told brown rice, brown rice, brown rice. Do not touch white rice. Do not touch potatoes. Do not touch starchy carbs. But to be honest, brown rice, white rice, it does not matter. It doesn't matter what you like, what you pick. I honestly don't like brown rice. I hate the taste of brown rice. I like white rice. I grew up eating white rice. Basmati rice is one of my favorite things in the world. So you pick what you want. You pick white rice or brown rice. If you look at the macros on white rice and brown rice has more calories. In the end, it all comes down to calories, macros. It's all about the macros. And our brown rice has more calories because it has more fiber, which is good for you. But I get fiber from a lot more other foods because I eat plant-based. So I don't have to worry about that. So I can eat basmati rice and you can too. It doesn't matter white rice, brown rice. These are the macros for brown rice and these are the macros for white rice. Look at the difference. White rice has less calories. So I'm going to stick to white rice because I like the taste of white rice. And you can eat anything you want. You can eat any food. You can eat pasta, you can eat white rice, brown rice, anything, as long as you measure it, you weigh it, and you put it in your MyFitnessPal, you measure its macros. As long as it fits your macros, you can eat it. So that's my take on brown rice or white rice. Do whatever you want to do. Because in the end, you want a diet that's sustainable, that you like. If you don't like your diet, you're not going to stick to it. So always pick the food that you know that you're going to love, you're going to eat. Sprinkle. And a bit of this because I feel bad. This is it. Ooh, steamed tofu and rice. I just finished filming a dope promo for Shiloh's music video. I can't imagine.
Good morning.
How can you be vegetarian? You can buy. He's a powerlifter.
Powerlifter?
Me? Yeah, sure.
If you wanna clout me up like that,
Yeah,
that's
powerlifter.
fine.
Look at him. So I can show him your physique. Show him your physique, bro.
I call this thunder. This is lightning.
The perfect storm.
Together, they're the perfect storm.
I actually look pretty staunch with like hoodies on, but as soon as you take it off, like,
Yeah.
like,
The ass comes out.
Like,
so red.
part of
It is,
myself.
eh?
Keep it in your keep it in my phone.
Smoke hazard, bro.
Smoke hazard my ass.
This is the meal I made. It's just a mashup of green and brown lentils, red rice, red basmati rice. I just used a little bit of curry powder, no oil, curry powder, onions, green and brown lentils, some salt, tomatoes, and I just mixed in 250 grams of basmati rice in there. So I'm gonna eat this, wait for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then go train. Okay, now for this workout, I started off with lat pull downs. I did 3 sets of 10 and I did a 3-second negative on every single rep. So squeeze down and 3 seconds up. Next I moved on to a superset. I did single arm machine rows, 4 sets of 15, superset with rope pullovers, and did 4 sets of 12 and rope pullovers. Really squeezing at the bottom as much as I can. I then moved on to dumbbell rows. I did 4 sets of 12 reps in dumbbell rows. And to finish off back, I did pull-ups till failure, 3 sets till failure. Do as many as you can. With arms, I started off with 4 sets of 12 dumbbell curls. Slow down your movement, squeeze quality over quantity. So 4 sets of 12, superset with straight bar curls. With straight bar curls, I did 3-second negative. So 4 sets of 12 each exercise. After this superset, I moved on to rope hammer curls, 3 sets of 15. So I've just finished training back and I don't take pre-workout anymore. 2 reasons to why I don't take pre-workout. Number 1 is I used to take pre-workout every single day before training, and what that does is your body gets used to the caffeine. Your tolerance for caffeine will increase, so you have to cycle off pre-workout. I would say for me it takes about a month and a half, 2 months for my body to get used to a pre-workout. So, and usually what I used to do is I used to get non-stim pre-workout, so pretty much pre-workout without caffeine, without the stimulants that pre-workout usually has. It just gives you that mental boost, but it felt weird. So now I don't take pre-workout at all. It's not that I'm cutting it out completely. I want to cycle off for about a few weeks, 2 months, and I haven't taken it it's been a month since I've taken pre-workout. Number 2 is because whenever I'm training late at night, it's common sense. You don't want to take pre-workout after 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is my cutoff. After 6 p.m. I do not take pre-workout because you just can't sleep. If you take pre-workout, even if I take pre-workout at like 6:15 p.m., I cannot sleep. I go to sleep at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It's not good for me. So no pre-workout after 6 p.m. So yeah, I don't take pre-workout. You can take black coffee, green tea. I usually drink green tea before training. I've started doing that. I started like 2 days ago. And because I'm just so used to having something in my system, like before training, it feels weird to train on an empty stomach with absolutely anything in your body. And green tea it just feels good. It just feels like I'm having something before training. And of course I try to stay hydrated as much as I can before training. But yeah, like you can try it out if you want. Take a pre-workout, use it for about a month, and then after a month you realize your body gets used to it, but it's not as good as the first day you train, and you don't want that. You want the best out of your supplements. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like this, and I am signing off.